So good morning together. Welcome to Future Fuel. I'm Marc Wiemann, Group Innovation Manager at E.ON, where I'm driving innovation with partners such as startups focused on the IoT environment in the area of cities and energy networks. That's why I'm happy to explore how Lemonbeat, one of the future energy ventures portfolio companies, both simplify the IoT world through its technology, and second, also delivers significant impact to the business and society. For this, I would like to welcome Oliver van der Mond, the co-founder and CEO of Lemonbeat.
Thanks for having me, Marc.
Yeah, happy to have you here, Oliver. So your company established the first viable IoT backbone, which fits to any business case that includes IoT. And that sounds really amazing. But what are the problems of whom do you solve it with that in easy words?
Yeah. So the problem is very often that IoT solutions are not scaling. So they are very often stuck in proof of concepts. So things are working in general and data is flowing from the field into the cloud. But when people want to roll out such a solution, then it's simply not scaling. That can be for commercial reasons, can be for technical reasons. And what we are covering is exactly this part in the very middle. So the companies are typically well aware of the product they are developing or the product they are manufacturing and the data, what they want to do with this solution, or their end user wants to do with the solution. But they do not want to take care of this cumbersome part in the middle. And that is exactly what we are covering with what we call our IoT bridge.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. And so, to get a little bit better understanding about that, who is your target audience and how can they use your solution?
Yeah, so different. So in general, our communication bridge or backbone, if you want, is pretty much use case agnostic. So we can use that in any kind of solution. But we are also focusing at the moment with own solutions on the utility industry. That is, for example, in the space of metering, building management, but also for smart grids. But we are also happy to invite customers, any kind of companies, to work out and develop their own Smartify solution together with us.
Mm-hmm. So this sounds impressive, especially the bandwidth of your solution area, and I also read on your website that Lemonbeat solution is the shortcut to finally make IoT scalable, and I will also say to make IoT ready for the mass market. So what impact can you generate on the business side and also for the climate with Lemonbeat?
Yeah. So on the business side, it's certainly time to market. So we have done projects just within days. So those kind of proof of concepts, which sometimes take months. If companies do that on their own, they can do this together with us within days, typically, just to find out, is it something they want or not. So saving time saves cost. And at the same time, we save a lot of complexity and then risk of failure, which is also a very big issue for companies who want to engage in those kind of projects. So that helps them definitely business-wise. If they want to use a ready-made solution that we have, then it can also simply be that it's cost saving due to energy savings. Yeah? We have solutions that help saving energy, for example, in the building space. And that definitely then also saves cost. For the climate, it's one of those examples then that I would exactly also then pick out where we provide solutions that make it possible to scale quite easily, so that you do not just have a project here, project there, but really solutions that are then also applied on a larger scale. And I mean, climate change is a global subject. It's a global problem that you need to address then also with large solutions. You cannot just work then with tiny proof of concepts here and there. That will not help. So on the climate, it's simply if you can help those solutions to scale and to become larger, then it should also address this global subject.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Very cool, Oliver. So last but not least, I have a final question to you. How do you envision a decarbonized world?
Yeah, a decarbonized world, I'm pretty much a fan of market powers. So therefore, I think whatever politics are setting as a target for this and setting maybe a framework, I'm a big fan of then companies like Lemonbeat or our customers to use then these goals and find the best solutions to address these kind of issues. And for me, that needs to be as well then also thrilling and exciting for customers and for those companies to engage in such a goal. It cannot just be an administrative target where everybody just wants to meet that, but it also needs to be something that people want to achieve, that people want to follow up with. Take an example like Tesla. So they are providing quite interesting and thrilling products to the market and addressing these kind of issues with decarbonization, electrification, and so on at the same time. And I think this is exactly the way to go. And we want to contribute, of course, to that as well.
Love it, Oliver. I wish you all the best to help to envision a decarbonized world. Yeah, so thank you for your time, Oliver. And despite COVID, keep on rocking and looking forward to hear you soon.
Thanks, Marc.